It is the largest gathering of political leaders Britain will have ever seen, with representatives from 60 countries expected at the Celtic Manor, which is playing host to the summit. Final preparations are well underway, every detail thought through.
The Ryder Cup, we had 10 years to prepare for it. The Nato summit, we've had less than a year to prepare for it. But as I said, both hugely important, but totally different spectrums. Obviously, this is security with 60 world leaders. Security is totally different here to what it was at Ryder Cup.
Details of how and when President Obama will arrive remain under wraps. But this morning, the White House website announced that tomorrow the President will visit one Newport school with the Prime Minister and named it as Mount Pleasant Primary School.
I mean, it's obviously very surprising, isn't it? You know, the most powerful man in the world coming to our school. But he couldn't have picked a better school.
Meeting school children this morning, the First Minister said the summit will be good for Wales and Wales is ready.
People in Cardiff and Newport will have seen the level of security that's to be expected. This is a major event, and although it's being held in Newport, it's an event that will reflect well, I believe, on the whole of Wales, from Newport to Holyhead, from Sealand to Angle.
The pupils from schools across the country came to the Senedd to show postcards with their hopes for the future, which they've been making for each of the leaders.
When I grow up, I want all children to be able to go to school. I hope people will not waste money and make sure there is food and water for children across the world.
The cards will be placed on the dinner table tomorrow night. On the outskirts of Newport, around 100 people remain at the peace camp, far fewer than local people had been led to expect.
They're threatening us with 20 or 30,000 protesters. They've got the policemen guarding the motorway, because they would talk about invading the motorway and stopping all the traffic. So I think for the moment it seems comparatively small and containable.
This morning, the First Minister and Welsh Secretary were at Cardiff Airport to welcome NATO Secretary-General Anders Fogh Rasmussen. Meanwhile, people are being warned to expect congestion on the roads and make travel plans accordingly.